Chosen one, you must understand that this path you are on was never about chasing coins or proving your worth through worldly gain. This journey was always about the light you carry within you, the unseen authority that flows from the one above. All through your veins, you were set apart, not to blend in, but to rise. Not by might, nor by striving, but by the spiritual rank that was spoken over you before your first breath. Your name is known in realms that men cannot see. Your presence commands attention in atmospheres, even when you feel unseen, because your spirit was born for dominion. You are not here to beg. You are not here to impress. Here, you're not here to perform. You are here to unlock wealth by alignment, not by ambition. Everything that has felt delayed in your life has only been refining the oil on your name. The currency that heaven flows through you, your tears, your waiting, your obedience, your surrender. They have all been adding weight to your mantle, not weight that burdens you, but the weight that crowns kings and coats, rulers and seals the assignment of those who walk in spiritual governance. You are a financial portal, not a financial project. Money does not rescue you. You rescue systems. You rescue households. You rescue entire bloodlines, not because of effort, but because of access, and access comes from rank. It is your spirit that causes doors to unlock, not your resume, not your appearance, not your performance. When you enter the room, heaven moves with you and those who are sensitive. No, you are not ordinary chosen one. You are not here to play small, and your resources will reflect the size of your call, the one above. All is not concerned with building you up to survive. The one above all is positioning you to dominate, to overflow, to govern, to plant seeds in famine and call forth harvests where others only see dust. This is not about money. This is about your role in the divine economy, and your seat at the table of kings. You must stop asking for what already belongs to you. You must stop doubting the rivers assigned to your hands. 'Cause chosen one, your spiritual account has already been loaded with supply, and the only thing that can delay it is disbelief. Not the enemy, not the world, not the system, but your belief in your own divine contract. There are angels of wealth that respond to the frequency of purpose. It's not pressure. You are stepping into a time where pressure will be replaced with favor, and striving will be replaced with surrender, because the currency you carry is not built on effort. It is built on your yes at. This moment, the vaults of heaven are turning in your direction, and the locks are responding to your name, because the timing is divine, and the weight is undeniable, and the purpose is now breathing through you. You are entering a supernatural season of release, where things begin to flow, not because you pushed, but because you aligned, not because you fought, but because you surrendered. Pause. Right now, if you're ready to receive what the one above all is releasing over your life, comment below. I receive it. I accept my spiritual rank. I align with supernatural wealth. Declare it so your spirit can register it and your environment can shift accordingly. Chosen one, your days of lack are closing behind you like a chapter that no longer fits your storyline. You are about to be sought after, not for your image, but for the oil on your life. There are people who will bless you before they understand you, because your presence is a solution they cannot explain. Sudden promotions are already written into your next steps. Sudden elevation into realms you never studied, for sudden access to networks that others fight, for sudden reversals of loss that will feel like miracles, but they are not miracles. They are manifestations of your spiritual rank here. Hands are anointed to handle wealth, and it will no longer fall through the cracks, because your character has been fortified and resunned. Your soul has been purified, and your motives have been sanctified. You no longer want money to prove yourself. You want it to fulfill destiny, and that is why it must come. It must chase you. It must find you. It must flow through you without resistance, without anxiety, without the need to explain or justify or defend. But the one above all has ordained you, have entered the realm of unstoppable favor, and nothing and no one can shut the doors that the one above all has opened, because these are not earthly doors. These are divine doors, doors that open without keys, doors that open with presence, doors that open with spiritual clearance. And you, my dear chosen one, carry the clearance of heaven in the backing of eternity, and the whispers of destiny are beginning to thunder in your reality. Everything you touch will now carry supernatural evidence of favor, contracts, approvals, funding, inheritances, transfers, resources, instructions, ideas, connections, all flowing in from unseen dimensions into your visible world, and none of it will be forced. It will be drawn by the magnetism of your alignment. You are no longer in survival. You are an assignment. You are no longer performing. You are in divine positioning, and the world will see it and marvel, not because of your brand, but because of the authority you walk in. Even now, the angels assigned to your wealth awakening are preparing the ground. The meetings, the breakthroughs, the divine interruptions that shift you from one level to the next, and it will feel like a dream because it will bypass logic. It will bypass limitation, to bypass the old versions of you that were afraid to receive too much, afraid to take up space, afraid to walk as royalty. But that fear is leaving you now. It is being dissolved in the fire of awakening. You are remembering who you are and whose you are, and what you carry and why you were sent. You are being called into a realm where you no longer ask for overflow. It follows you where you no longer strive for influence. It is drawn to you where you no longer chase impact. It expands through you where your name is being whispered in rooms of power, and your hands are being trained to manage abundance with sacred precision. You are no longer waiting for permission. You are stepping into authority. You are no longer looking for signs. You are becoming the sign. You are no longer trying to be seen. You are here to illuminate. You are a kingdom ambassador, a spiritual financier, a supernatural distributor of divine provision, and it is your time to walk in it. The systems that tried to suppress you are now the stages you will stand on, and the voices that doubted you are now the echoes behind your elevation, not because of revenge, but because of revelation. Your light is now undeniable. Your spirit has graduated. Your name is being lifted by the breath of favor, and you are rising without apology. Watch now as provision follows you into every room. Watch as generosity becomes your language. Watch now as your presence shifts the atmosphere. Watch now as divine appointments overtake your plans and orchestrate miracles you could never script. This is your time to build, to bless, to release, to overflow, to circulate wealth without fear, because you no longer see it as money. You see it as mission that the banks of heaven burst open over your life. Let the rivers of supernatural compensation flood your path. Let the oil of favor saturate every area of your destiny, and let your soul rest in the knowledge that the one above all has already gone before you and prepared the way. And the way is open, and the way is clear, and the way is drenched in divine increase. And even now, as you rest under the sound of this message, something sacred is unlocking within your soul. Something ancient is waking up. Something that is written in the scrolls of eternity with your name inscribed in light. You were not just born, you were sent. And when you were sent, you were given dominion over lack, authority over confusion, and a royal right to wealth that flows from your spiritual identity, not from systems built to limit you. You have cried long enough over closed doors that were never your size in the first place. You have begged long enough at tables that could not feed your destiny. You have wandered long enough in cycles of just enough, and now the one above all is declaring over you that the era of not enough has expired. What is coming to you will not feel familiar, because it does not match your history. It matches your inheritance. An inheritance is not earned, it is released. And you are now in position to receive, not through striving, but through spiritual standing, because you are standing in the confidence of your calling, and that calling is echoing across realms and bringing everything into divine convergence. People you have not met are being stirred in their sleep to bless you. Systems that have overlooked you are now being rewritten to favor you. Applications you forgot about are being revisited with supernatural weight on your name, because your rank is speaking even when your voice is silent. You are walking into places you did not pay for. You are entering circles you did not campaign for. You are receiving rewards you did not hustle for, because your yes is louder than your credentials. Your surrender has drawn the spotlight of the one above all, and favor is now overtaking you like a rushing wind. The assignments you once feared are now turning into the stages you were born for. The responsibilities you once doubted are becoming rivers of overflow. You once prayed for release. Now you must prepare for rain, because the drought is over, and the cloud the size of a man's hand is now pouring down. Unstoppable increase. And while others are waiting for the perfect moment, you are becoming the perfect moment. While others are delaying their obedience, you are being accelerated by your willingness. You did not come this far to be denied. You did not survive the crushing to settle in confusion. You are a carrier of divine instruction, and the economy of heaven is flowing through your willingness. You will build what no one in your family has built. You will restore what others abandoned. You will fund visions that once seemed impossible, and you will do it without stress, without burnout, without losing yourself, because this wealth is holy and this journey is protected. Chosen one, your ideas are not random. They are revelation. Your burdens are not punishment. They are blueprints. Your restlessness is not dysfunction. It is destiny pulling at your spirit. It's like a magnetic current whispering to you that more is waiting, that more is near, that more is yours. Your season of tightness is being traded for territory, and the one above all is expanding your borders without warning, without asking for permission, without waiting for man to approve what heaven has already affirmed. You must begin to see yourself as a channel of divine flow. You must begin to recognize that lack is no longer your teacher. It was only a season, not your sentence. Your mindset is shifting. Your vision is sharpening. Your discernment is heightening, and your atmosphere is adjusting to the frequency of wealth that now surrounds you. And this wealth is not loud. It is not arrogant. It is not driven by ego. It is driven by eternity. It carries compassion with authority, generosity with wisdom, peace with power. And this is the wealth you will now carry. Will not just have enough. You will be the one others come to when they are drowning in not enough. And you will lift them not by money alone, but by your mantle. Because your mantle is dripping with breakthrough. Your voice carries permission. Your presence carries answers. And your obedience carries acceleration. Chosen one, you are not just a receiver. You are a releaser. And what you release will multiply. What you give will increase. What you steward will expand, because the blessing is not on the thing, it is on you. And while the world watches inflation and chaos and decline, you will move in divine insulation. You will prosper in famine. You will receive in drought. You will rest while others scramble, not because you are better, but because you are aligned. You are aligned. You are aligned with the economy of the one above all. And that economy is endless, it's timeless, matchless, and boundless. And you are now fully plugged into that source. Every place you felt delay was actually a divine detour to preserve your strength. Every place you felt denial was protection in disguise. Every no you received was heaven. Gang, not yet, because the yes that is coming is so big, it needs space to land. And now that space is open. Scant. Now your faith has expanded. Now your heart is ready, and your house is next to overflow. You are a spiritual leader, not just in title, but in function. You are governing atmospheres, even in silence. You are shifting timelines just by agreeing with divine truth. Your presence is a decree. Your alignment is a transaction. Your rest is a weapon, and your provision is proof that heaven is investing in your purpose. You are no longer asking if it will happen. You are preparing, because it is already on the way in. When it arrives, you will not shrink, you will not doubt, you will not self-sabotage. You will stand as one who knew this moment would come, as one who carried the promise in your bones and believed when no one else could see. And now everything around you will begin to mirror the truth you carried in. Secret, it will become visible, it will become tangible, it will become undeniable, and you will look around in awe. Not because you are surprised, but because you are finally standing inside. What your spirit saw, so rest now, not because nothing is happening, but because everything is aligning behind the veil. While you sleep, the orchestration continues. While you dream, the release is being finalized. While you listen, the angels assigned to your finances are sealing the next instructions. While you breathe, the shift is deepening in your cells, in your spirit, in your story. You are not the same, and nothing around you can remain the same. Either you are entering a realm of ease, a realm of rest, a realm where doors respond to your name, where opportunities find you, where provision chases you, where clarity surrounds you, and where the voice of the one above all becomes your internal compass in all things. Chosen one, the old season is closed. The new assignment is here, and everything you need is already falling into place without delay, without resistance, without limit, because this is divine timing, and this is your divine inheritance. There will be no more droughts, no more scarcity, no more confusion about your worth, no more hesitation around your calling, no more delay in what was promised. You are now operating under the full force of divine order, and every enemy of your destiny has lost jurisdiction. Your steps are protected, your hands are empowered, your vision is being funded, and your name is being honored, not by man, but by heaven. Chosen one, you were never meant to live small and quiet. You were meant to shine with holy intensity and move with sovereign grace and impact with eternal power. You are no longer tolerated, you are celebrated. You are no longer overlooked, you are divinely marked. You are no longer waiting for someone to see. You are being elevated because the one above all never forgot you, never skipped, you never delayed. You only matured you for this very moment. So walk now as the royal vessel you are. Speak now with the confidence of divine commissioning. Rest now in the certainty that everything that belongs to you is already in motion, and every resource assigned to you is already finding its way to you, because you are no longer seeking wealth, you are revealing it. You are no longer hoping for favor, you are carrying it. You are no longer wondering if you're ready, you have been ready since birth, and now the world must adjust to the truth of your emergence. Chosen one, your life is now under divine order, and no door can remain shut. No blessing can be withheld, no promise can return void. Everything is aligned, and you are rising as one who walks in spiritual wealth with heavenly authority and unshakable peace, and it is done.